Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time this reach you, I greet you. You already know what this is. This is me talking to myself, but I got a confession. And you ain't gonna never think of what I'm finna confess to you, cause you not supposed to. It's my confession. So just genuinely talking to myself and allowing you to be a part of this conversation. You should already know where I am by the background. I'm at the cemetery. Let me tell you why I be coming to the cemetery, real talk, right? I come here because I honor my dead, right? But on the flip side of the coin, I come here so I can release what I be having on my soul, right? With no judgment. I come talk to the dead because they'll never tell a secret. Do not steal that. For real. I talk to the dead. They can keep a secret. And I let EJ run around and all that. So if you're wondering what I keep looking at, I'm just watching her to make sure she don't get in nothing and don't be trying to potty on nobody's grave. With that being said, man, like, I used to tell my little brother all my plans, everything that I had going on, how I was trying to put it together, this, that, and the third. Hold on, I need coffee. How I was trying to put it together and make it make sense and try to get out of the street life and be something better than I was. And you know, we had them conversations every morning over coffee. Mind you, the addiction to gas station coffee and coming to the cemetery, it should all start to make sense to you now. But me and Lil Bro used to sit down and have them conversations, and after he passed, I ain't got nobody that I can have them conversations with. Most people I tell my ideas to try to run off with them like they thought of it themselves. Yeah, you know how many people I know in real life, right, that when I told them I was putting a book out, they said the same thing, man, I'm gonna put a book out. I got 4 of them out, they still ain't put one out. Or I was gonna do music, now they gonna do music, or I'm gonna mess with the clothes, now they gonna mess with the clothes, all of it. Everything that I put together, all the plans that I put together and try to involve the people that be around me, they don't be with it when I be on it, right? But as soon as I figure my situation out and get to going wherever it is that I'm going, now that's what they own. And I don't take it personally, right? They say, you know, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. I be, you know what I'm saying, honored by it. But what I'm saying is, man, if we stuck together as friends and family and whatever I call you at the time that I'm dealing with you, right, if we would have stuck together, we would be much further in life than we are now. And it blow my mind. And I come tell this to Lil Bro almost every time I'm here, that roll around in the conversation. Like, I just can't believe I'm all by myself. It ain't nothing but me and EJ. Right, I'm supposed to have a team of people around me that's making sure that I can clear the business and this, that, and the third, and I can understand these contracts that these people keep trying to send me. But that don't be the case, man. I got to figure it out myself. Try to find a girlfriend so she can help me with it. It seems like my life is too much when it ain't nothing. But real life, I don't really have a scheme, something I'm trying to put together. I don't have a role I'm playing. My real life is my real life. Everything I talk about, everything I do, everything I be saying, everything I be on is real life, right? It's not about impressing the world. It just seems to impress the world. And I got to make something out of that because I'm too old to get a job. I'm going to be 75, 80 before I clear 20 working there so I can get some form of a benefit. I got to figure it out now. I don't have the time to do that. Soul be hurting behind it, right? All type of people that used to be around me dead, they ain't around me because on the back end, they want to be me. They want to be in front of the camera, right? They want to be the person that's saying something to somebody about something or doing something that amazes somebody else when that ain't what they was on before I met them. Just blow my mind. But I can't really say nothing because, you know, it just kind of is what it is, you know. If you doing what you're supposed to be doing, somebody gonna want to do it with you or do it better than you. So it's a competition, but I ain't into competing. I don't want to win or lose with nobody I jam with, man. We either gonna win together or we gonna lose together. I don't want to win and you lose or you break even and I win. Nah, that don't make sense to me. But to people, it makes sense to them. And I don't be understanding. I be having to come tell it to Bro, because when he was alive, he ain't really talk too much. He just kind of shook his head. Like, yeah, I get it. And that was just it. In death, he kind of the same way. He just kind of look at me like he used to look at me like, bro, listen, just keep pushing. Don't let nothing stop you. Nobody. Whatever you got to lose in the process of chasing whatever dream it is that you're going to chase, man, they got to go. But it be hurting on the inside, though. Like, it be hurting on the inside that I got an extremely large family. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to post this everywhere, right, that I have an extremely large family. I don't really too much talk to none of them people. They don't talk to me, but they be quick to tell somebody they know me. Ain't talked to me in years, ain't seen me in years, but boy, it always come back to me that I got a cousin or auntie or somebody that, you know what I'm saying, they know me. They been on me most of my life, but they wouldn't have never said nothing to the person they was talking to unless I came up. And that'd be the weirdest thing to me ever. Edna Jane, come. Right? It just blow my mind. Right? It literally blows my mind. I don't even be understanding. I'll be back. Hold on. Come here. Come here so I can look at you. You on the other side. You on the other side of the car. Come here. Right? My mind be blown by that. Come here. Little mama. Hey, like, come to your daddy, please. Hey, little mama. Hey, stop playing with me, Edna Jean. Come here. Come right in front of me. Come stand in front of me. Come here. Come stand in front of me. I don't want nothing to none of that. Sit down. Hello? Good baby. She don't listen all the time, but she listen good enough that we be jamming, right? I'm talking about that we be jamming. But other than that, man, I just popped up, man, to have a few words with little bro, man. I start letting y'all in on these conversations. Man, it be hurting so much. Like, I can actually say it. I don't really show my emotions outwardly and all of that because an emotion is something that you feel within yourself. It be the reaction that people be seeing. I don't have the emotional reactions. My emotional reactor broke. That don't, you know what I'm saying? I could be wherever. I'm still going to have the same faith. I'm still going to have the same disposition and all of that because my emotions don't affect the way that I react or even how I deal with you. But I be hurting on the inside about that, man. I be wanting some help. I be wanting my friends and family around me, right? Like I was kind of used to before I took that trip up the road and they showed me that it only matter when you around. When you ain't around, they don't love you like they used to. Be blowing my mind. But let me get over here, man, so I can get my day always started. I got to go get some real from school, right? God daddy duties. And I'm going to say this to end this, and I know it's going to cause all controversy, and this is probably going to be the part that I post in some form of a little clip or something, but it's harder to raise an animal than it is a child, and I don't really care how you feel about it. And I'll debate you and argue over it because I have this one thing that works out in my favor. No matter how old EJ get, I still got to take her out. I still have to feed her, right? I still have to make sure that she all right throughout her whole life, her whole existence. I'll never be able to teach her to open the door and go outside and potty and come back in and lock it. It's going to be impossible. She ain't got no thumbs. So if you want to argue, you're more than welcome to. But that's just how I be feeling. Y'all have a good day and be safe. You know my slogan, man. Enjoy the show, change the channel.